A good action movie hero is always there to save the day, right? Okay, people, let us talk. What about the villains? Yes, those characters we either secretly adore or love to hate. Have you ever noticed how some antagonists are so skilled at being evil that we detest them slightly more than wanted? That is when you can tell the actor is really bringing it. When a villain is portrayed so brilliantly, people occasionally initiate side-eyeing the actor in real life. Can you believe it? You being a victim of your own success. So, who are these masterminds of menace who've turned the art of villainy into an almost unforgivable sin? Let's dive straight in. Number 1. Starting off our list of the most contemptible characters, Richard T. Jones. Yes, the very same Richard who portrayed Mike, the ultimate scoundrel in Why Did I Get Married? Imagine being so infamous that fans want to reenact his movie scenes whenever they encounter him in real life. Yep, the wine bottle scene. Ridiculous. Richard has been a staple on our screens for years, from Ally McBeal to The Rookie, but it's his portrayal of Mike that has everyone fuming. Imagine being on a getaway with old friends that turns into a dysfunctional couple's retreat, and Mike makes his wife drive because, in his words, she's fat as hell. Can you believe it? Even the other characters in the movie were stunned, with Patricia and Angela left speechless by his nerve. Seriously, who keeps inviting this guy to these events? Oh, right, we did. Because who doesn't love a character you just can't stand? But this led him to serious troubles, finally making it very hard to stand in front of his audiences. Number 2. Moving next to Steve J. Harris, the star who shone brightly in The Practice as Eugene Young. Yet, it's his infamous role as Charles in Diary of a Mad Black Woman that keeps everyone talking. Charles marries Helen right after high school, climbs the ladder of success through law school, and becomes a prominent attorney. However, his true colors show when he pressures Helen to place her mother in a nursing home. Despite their efforts to start a family, they suffer the heartbreak of 2 miscarriages. As Charles's career flourishes, he begins an affair with Brenda, a former high school friend turned lawyer. The drama peaks on their 20th anniversary when Charles shocks Helen by announcing he's leaving her for Brenda. Karma strikes hard when Charles becomes paralyzed from the neck down, and Brenda quickly abandons him, unwilling to take on the caregiver role. After a miraculous recovery, Charles begs Helen to take him back, promising to attend church and couples therapy. Helen isn't convinced. In a memorable dinner with the iconic Medea, Helen delivers the final blow: divorce papers. She decides they are better off as friends. Fans, however, will always remember Steve Harris as the notorious Charles McCarter, no matter his future roles. Number 3. Starting his journey in Silver Spring, Maryland, Ely took his English degree and headed to New York, where he dazzled audiences in productions like Joe Fearless and Woza Albert. More than just good looks, he landed roles in Showtime's Soul Food, Law and Order, and even spiced up the sitcom Madigan Men. Next stop, Hollywood. A friend mentioned a role in Barbershop, and just like that, he was on screen, cutting hair and stealing scenes. But did you hear about his chilling performance in Tyler Perry's 2010 thriller For Colored Girls? Ely portrayed Bo Willie, a troubled Army veteran whose love story spirals into a nightmare. Despite his hopes of marrying Crystal, played by Kimberly Elise, she rejects him to protect her children, triggering a horrifying reaction from Bo. In a shocking turn, he throws his kids out the window. Talk about diving deep into a role. Now, fans can't separate Michael from his character, leaving Ely in a tricky spot. Can you blame them? Tossing kids out a window is unforgettable. Seriously, Michael, what were you thinking? Anyway, this takes us to the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. But you must understand that we can't blame them for what they do on screen. It's not actually what they are. Subscribe to the channel and join the community. We'll see you at the next one.